watching, everybody. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Louise and this is Chip, who's got an itch. You okay? Do you get it? So my channel is a haul every week. I do upload random bits in between if I'm doing anything. If you enjoy that sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe down below. Give me a like and a comment if you want to too, because that helps to get my algorithm going. It also helps each other as well. There's lots of comments that happen down below where we are encouraging and helping each other, and it makes me very happy. That's like a bonus for me. It's really nice. This is for your benefit. There you go. Yeah, Chip's, as soon as the camera comes out now, all of a sudden he wants picking up. He doesn't like the attention being diverted from him, that's the thing. It's supposed to be all about Chip. I don't know if you saw that, he started shaking. He's not cold. That is for your benefit again. So, we work on a budget of £60. Actually here, sorry, my receipt's over there, I always do this. $44.30 I hit this week. I actually did have a decent shopping list this week, and most of it I couldn't get. There was a lot of gaps going on. Now I did shop early. I've now started a whole new routine. I don't drive. For anybody who's new here, I always say that. I don't actually drive. So it's whatever I can get to within walking distance, because I also refuse to pay out the cost of public transport, because I just think like the money that I pay for public transport I could be spending in shopping. That's just a me thing. So I do have a 4-wheel trolley, you know, old people's shopping trolley, which people take the mickey out of me at work for. So I have my new routine is I actually take my shopping trolley to work with me on a Friday, and then I go straight from work. I haul on a Saturday because I have fibro and it's too much. Sometimes I can manage it, but most of the time not. Even just standing here right now, actually my arms are killing me. Chip. Okay, so yeah, there was a lot of things I actually couldn't get. I did go, probably hit the shop about 9:15, so it was early. There was lots of gaps going on. There wasn't like any one specific thing, it was more just the things I wanted. So there's a lot of things here that are not, there would have been a lot more here, should I say. Corey and I have been sort of working on a new schedule, so I'm actually cooking a little bit more, which was good. I did want to start getting more, if you've been here for a while, you know I get a lot of processed frozen foods. I did want to get a lot more meat products. Problem with that is I'm not particularly a meaty. I don't call myself a meaty. Like, I don't eat meat that often, and going and buying fresh meat in the fresh section is extremely hard for me. I sort of had an idea of what I wanted as well. Like Corey wasn't sure if he likes chops, it's been so long, so I wanted to get some thinner ones and maybe marinate them or something, but I really couldn't find what I wanted to find in the size packets, because I didn't want large packets in case he doesn't like them, because I'm not going to eat them. I can only find like really thick fat ones and, you know, things like that. So there was a lot of things I wanted to get that I didn't get, more because I was after something very specific and in a specific price range, because I'm frugal, apparently. Frugal, I always remember that. When I used to call myself stingy, I used to get told no, I'm frugal. So I'm frugal, and to a point where I end up not buying things, so that's just the way it is. So yeah, apart from that, we did okay this week. We'll mention now that my total receipt is minus only one item this week. So I was going to buy, I mentioned last week that on the food bank list they do have like toiletries and things, so I did go down those aisles to get that this week instead of food. Again, the bits that I wanted to get were out of stock, so it was like the more expensive products that even I wouldn't pay for myself. So, you know, if somebody's in need, I believe they will, basically you take whatever you can get if you can't afford it yourself. And that seems, as I'm saying it, that sounds wrong, it's not the way I'm trying to say it. I'm not going to pay for something that's more expensive product than what I would get for myself. It's just not going to happen. And they didn't really have, I was going to get some toothpaste and toothbrushes and things like that. They didn't have the ones that I wanted to get. and I know I can do better than the price range that was there. Oh, sorry. That's Chip's tablet time. But we've already just done his tablet, so we're good. So yeah, it was, oh dear. One day I'll actually get to the haul quicker than this. I did a lot of that. Usually I go up and down the aisles in the shop, but I did like up and down the aisles and then, oh, I forgot that, so I'll just go back there. And then, oh, I forgot that, so I'll just go back there. And I'd gone to, the last bit is like the toiletry section, and then I couldn't find what I wanted, so then I went somewhere else, and I got to the point where I thought, okay, I've had enough. I'm just not going to end up buying anything that's right. So I just went down and bought some tampons, because clearly that's a necessity. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. So I just picked up some of those and donated them. So that's what is not included. No, I have included it in the price. So my bill was a little bit cheaper. Would have been a little bit cheaper, what you see here. Did that even make sense? Like, Jit, Mummy's talking in circles. He's used to it, clearly, because he gets it all the time. Right, I'm actually going to get onto this haul because this is going to be another long one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go. Right, so first week for a long time, there's actually a lot of fresh things. Like I said, I've actually started cooking a little bit better. We have a sort of routine going, and I'm cooking meals more from scratch. That's the idea. The thing I find now is just deciding what to cook. That's my trouble, but I do have a few ideas, so I will try to go through them as we go through this list. I do have my receipt because prices are getting extremely hard to keep up with. So I picked up some peppers this week. I get these ones now. This is the orange, the yellow and the red one. It's the slightly more expensive one. The other one, you get a green one in it, but the size of the peppers are smaller as well. Can't tell you the price of that one because it's been a while since I bought it. This one is actually £1.50 for this pack. Corey did give me a recipe, like he sent it to me on Facebook or something, that's a Mexican-y inspired type thing, so I believe that we will probably need peppers for that reason. Now the date on these are, okay, I don't know what that means. Does anybody know what that means? Best before K16. Am I reading something wrong here? Can you see this? Best before K16. No idea what that means. Am I just being really like stupid right now and I can't see it? Anyway, don't know what that means. These will last a good 3 or 4 weeks if you keep them in the fridge. I've done it before plenty of times when I buy for a recipe and then I don't do it and they just sit and they do last good. So don't worry about it. A lot of things don't go off as quickly as you think. Picked up some carrots. Now this bag is, well, how many have you got? 2, 4, 7 carrots in there. 25p. That's actually not that bad. By the time you've peeled it and cut it up, there's a good chunk of carrot there. I'm going to make I'm going to attempt to make, hopefully at some point, because like I said, I do make ideas for these recipes and then I don't do it. It could be a number of reasons why. It could be because I'm being lazy, could be because my fibro flares up, could be just busy doing other things. Like there's a number of reasons. I do have all this inspiration when I shop. It doesn't always happen during the week. But I was thinking of making a chicken and vegetable pie because I was looking at pies to buy and I thought they're quite expensive. I could probably make them, and homemade's always better because, you know, you're not getting all those added artificial things they put into them. So I thought we'd get some fresh carrots because they hold their substance a bit better than the other type. But 25p, that's really cheap. I don't buy carrots fresh that often. I know that Corey enjoys fresh carrots more because he likes it. It's the substance, it's the texture, sorry, substance, it's the texture of them. These are like, I don't know, they're like a thicker texture to them. I don't know how to explain texture. Anyway, let's move on, otherwise we'll be on the carrots for ages. Potatoes, 2.5 kilograms. This is £1.15. This literally will go with pretty much most of the meals. I actually did do, I boiled some potatoes this week. I just peeled them, boiled them. I like them like that. Corey doesn't, so I just chucked his in the active fryer and then crisped them. That came out really, really well. And it's not that much hard work either. So, yeah, no particular plans for that. Picked up a lettuce instead of the spinach. I'm really having trouble trying to keep on top of the spinach. It's going off quicker than I can eat it. and I just got frustrated, so I thought, I'm just not dealing with spinach. I know it benefits me, but I just can't deal with it this week. So I just picked up an iceberg lettuce, you know, salads, and I'm going to do a burger. I'm going to try and get some salad in. I know Corey likes his burgers just burger and maybe cheese or some more meat or something. He doesn't really like the salad, but so I'll give it a go, see if we can get some more lettuce in him, some tomatoes, stuff like that. This is 60p. This thing will last ages as well. If you just, I usually just take like a leaf off at a time rather than cut the whole thing up, and then it lasts ages. Tomatoes, love me tomatoes. Wasn't particularly bothered which type I went with, and these are 85p. And I picked just the one leek out because I don't really cook with leeks. I don't even know if I've ever cooked with a leek. Possibly have, just don't remember. I was thinking for the chicken pie, it seems to feel like it would go in a chicken pie. So I just picked up the one. This is 23p for that one. And I got some mushrooms. Oh, I was going to show you. Bear with me. Okay, we're going to go off the haul just for a second here, just so I can show you. So I'd actually popped into Asda for something else during the week. I think it was probably bread because I think I ran out. There was that whole reduced section. Now, I don't go over there like later on. This is later on in the day. I don't know why I was there. Anyway, it was good. There was people at that reduced section. You know, later on in the day when it gets really, really reduced, I don't get involved because people push and shove, and that's not me. I'm not that person. So if ever I get anything from that section at that point, it'll be because I've got the kids with me or Scott with me, and then they just say, point out what you want and I'll get it for you, because they're good at that. I can't do that. It's just not in me to do it. But there was people standing around. There was a few people in there, and they were all standing like they were waiting for something. It was empty except for a few bits. So I thought, well, if you're just standing there, I'm going to go and look. Found this. Chicken and mushroom, ham and mushrooms. I thought that would be good for Corey because... Look, I was so excited. I got like a major bargain. Look at that. Down to 34p. I think Corey removed this. Yeah, it said £4. 34p. So actually, when I come back that day, Corey asked me to make it for him, so I did. I tried some of the sauce, which is pretty much just a big pile of mushrooms and some cheesy sauce. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. Corey said it was okay, like not as much as you're making out, Mum, but this has inspired me. I want to try and make one of these. So I got the mushrooms. That was a really long one, wasn't it? But I wanted to, like, if ever you get a chance to try this, it was, oh, I didn't eat the chicken because I'm just not into meat at the moment. But the sauce and the mushroom, oh, it was absolutely out of this world. I so enjoyed it. I mean, 34p is amazing as well, which makes it taste even better, obviously. But serves two. If you're adding things, yeah. Corey didn't really add anything, so, or did he? I can't remember what we did that night. Anyway, that, absolutely out of this world. 100% recommend that. Not sure I paid it £4. It's worth £4, but I just won't pay that price. Hence the reason I'm going to try and recreate it. So, mushrooms, this cost 50p for this, and I've got a cheesy sauce already, so I'm just going to try and make something along those lines. I'll have the saucy bit with something else, and then I'll do it with chicken for Corey. So, fingers crossed. I'm really excited to try that one. Got... Why am I always getting shadows? The chicken thighs, again, this is for Chip. I might start trying to use some of the chicken thighs for like maybe the chicken pie and that. I think they'll probably work really well. So possibly I'm going to start getting maybe more than one packet of these. I always say it like that because I'm not confident myself, clearly. This is the 1.1 kilogram. It's £3.10. There is a cheaper one, but as I've mentioned before, if you feel the thighs, there's one bone that goes through the middle of this. If you feel the thighs on the cheaper version, there'll be your one bone goes through the middle, and then you can feel lots of chunks of bone around it. I don't know what that's all about, but you're getting more meat for your money out of this. Last week I was disappointed because they were very small ones. Actually didn't work out that bad. So yeah, this one's decent. So this is actually for Chip's dinner. I always make his food in a slow cooker. I would say I'd probably get about 1.5 slow cookers out of one of these, so it would do just over a week, I would say, because I do it in 5-day batches. Yeah. Milk, oops, another one. We've gone up in price again. This was £1.55 last week. That had already just gone up recently as well. It's now £1.65. Yeah, it Price increases week upon week on the same products. They're taking the mick, but I'm not going to go on that rant. I did it last week. I'm not going to do it every week because it's going to get annoying for you and for me, so I'm not doing it. Wanted to get a big pile of my spaghetti here. They still haven't got it. They still haven't got my favourite spaghetti. If you've not been here when I'm saying, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about Asda's own spaghetti loops, not the cheapest one, the next one up. Oh, it's amazing. And I'm completely out, and I'm devastated that every time I go in there they haven't got any. So I've just picked up a beans and sausage. This is really, really good. This is 42p, and I found this. I used to eat it years ago, and then I stopped eating them, and I recently started picking them up again a few weeks ago. They're just so nice. It's just got really, really lovely flavour. I highly recommend those ones. Red kidney beans. I picked one of these up for chips, slow cookers. When I say I'm buying these specific items for chips, slow cooker meals, I will include those in his. We do eat these products too. This isn't just all for chip, but that was the main inspiration behind buying that one. There was absolutely no reason for me buying this one. I just don't have one, so I thought I'll pick it up in case. This is the mild salsa because I'm a wuss when it comes to heat on most things. 85p for that one. Let's go back because I don't want to miss anything. This was not on my list. I absolutely love hummus. This is the 30% off, less fat. I don't think this one tastes any different to any of the other hummuses. Just because it's less fat, it tastes the same. You know, sometimes if you can tell the difference. With this one I can't, and I literally bought this because, again, I was in the reduced section because I always just check it out, even though it's early in the morning. You never know. 39p. Now this says it was 69p. I'm not sure I believe that, because I think I saw it's gone up in price again. So I don't think it was 69p to start off with, but 39p, I'm just going to freeze it. And then when I want a hummus, I have one. Bargain. £2.50 for Corey's bacon. It is Corey's bacon. Nobody else will touch this. We're very specific about what we allow Chip to eat. Bacon isn't something he will have because he can get bad stomach quite a lot. If he's given the wrong things. £2.50 for this one. This is the smoky streaky bacon. I was thinking of making maybe like a chicken burger with bacon for Corey this week. That was the inspiration behind this one. I've got another butter. This is the original full fat one. I think I've been buying the reduced fat, but this was £1. I've been buying butters every week at the moment because I have been using them in cooking as well. And I still haven't made the muffins that I said I was going to make the girls last week. I will at some point. I always say that I'm not going to commit because I don't know when I'm going to do these things, but when I do, I will record them. This again wasn't on the list. Don't know this make. Never seen it. Even in the shop I haven't seen it. Clearly it is in the shop. It says 3 for £10. They're huge. Huge southern fried chicken steaks. Corey likes southern fried in most products. And says it was £4 down to £2.88. Again, that was purely the reason. I was thinking maybe like cooking them so they go crispy and some sort of sauce over the top. Not sure what sort of sauce. I'm going to have to do some research, some Googling, and try and get some inspiration. But I'm trying to think of proper meal ideas. I know this is processed. I'm trying to go away from processed a bit, but you know, slow steps. Dr. Pepper, Corey hasn't had the bottles of Dr. Pepper for a while. There was 2 of them bought, but he's already cracked into it. Like I said, I shopped yesterday and we're hauling today. So these are actually gone up. They are £2 a bottle, or if you get 2 bottles, they're £3 for the 2. So that's a decent saving on doing that. Pepperoni. Corey and I are really, really enjoying pepperoni with things. Like we've actually, it's not just on pizzas. We've been, I made the potato skins I said I was going to make. No, I keep calling them potato skins. They're not, are they? Stuffed potatoes. Like, well, you know, where you cut them in half and you stuff them. And I did like a tomato puree and cheese and pepperoni and onion. And Corey thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. £1.30 for that packet, and it does. We've not finished the last packet from last week, and I know it says something. It will say something on there somewhere. You can only keep it open for a certain amount of time. It's been open since last week, and it's still good. So, if it starts to seem like it's on its way out, I'll either cook it all up or I will freeze it. But this one won't be opened until we need it. I got a different size packet. Now, actually had picked up different size packet of Kit Kats. I think it was the 4 fingers, 4 of them, and it was $1.25. I was buying the 9 pack that was $1.25, but they're now £1.50. So the 14 pack is £1.95, and I think I worked it out that this is the better way to go, deal-wise. Like, you're getting more Kit Kats for your money, I think. I may have done that wrong. So that's the only reason I bought the larger pack. £1.95 for that one. Again, I say Corey's favourite biscuits, but I really enjoy these, and there'll be plenty of times when I dip into them. He's probably noticed by now that he'll go back and the packet will be less empty, but they're not just for him. He doesn't mind anyway. These are 65p. I think... okay, don't come at me if I've got this wrong, but I did try to pay attention to the McVitie's price, and I think the McVitie's are £1.69 for a packet. Can't tell you the weights because I didn't even think of looking at the weights, so I can't do that as a comparison. But Corey and I would eat these above a McVitie's one because they're just really, really good. So we highly recommend those ones. And I got this one. If you remember last week, I got the white one. So I've got the exploding candy one this week. This is £1 and this is a stocking filler. I got 2 packets of pasta shapes. This is Corey. Corey likes these tubes, so that's why I buy these ones. These are the cheapest ones. They are the essentials, and if you don't know about the essentials, you can only buy 3 of any one product at a time, but I just didn't need it, so I'm not going to go and get the full amount if you don't need it. These have gone up. Last time I bought these, they were 31p, I think, or 32. They are now 40 something. Yeah, 41p a packet. Again, this is just keeping stocks up, so. Loaf of bread, 90p. This is just, it's not so cheap anymore. I used to say cheap, cheerful. It's not anymore. It's just, it does the job. And I've got the rolls again. I'm trying to look for the price of the rolls, and I can't find them. Oh, because I bought them in the end. 60p. So that's 60p for 2 of them. Like I said, I'm going to try and make maybe a different type of burger for Corey this week. Mixed vegetable packet. This is 72p. This has carrots, peas, cauliflower and broccoli in it. You don't get much of the cauliflower and broccoli. It's more the carrots and peas. Actually, it's more carrots than anything. This is just really, really good to dump it in the slow cooker for chips meals. He actually has a big chunk of this and he thoroughly enjoys it. I mean, he goes out the way to find the carrots. So that's a real good bargain. That's a really, really good price, that one. Now, I said last week... these are £1.20. They're still £1.20. It doesn't say it's a reduced price. Did try a couple of them. Really, really nice. Thoroughly enjoyed them. So I picked up another packet. I was going to pick up more, but I'm actually supposed to be buying this turkey. It said a few weeks I was going to buy the turkey. And I keep buying too much that the section that needs to be empty isn't empty. So, yeah, I'm going to try and work on moving the freezers around. So that's why I only bought one of these. I was going to stockpile on them. Picked up the sausages as well, £1.22, which is actually a very, 22, no, they're £1.20 as well, which is really, really good price for the corn sausages. I did want the corn fillets, so when I do like the chicken version of things for Corey, I will do a corn version of it for me, but they didn't have any fillets, so we'll just have to keep looking. Green beans, I don't normally buy these as often, but Corey and I have been helping Chip eat these ones. These are 85p. And I got the quarter pounders. I've talked about these ones before. These are like a good fillet. They're a good size quarter pounder. And they've got like Rice Krispie type coating, so extremely crispy. And this is a really, really nice one. And it was £1.25. I got the chicken breasts, just the cheap frozen one. Got a roll again, another one, £1.94. I was going to get the other one out the shed so I can show you the comparison, because somebody said that the rolls in the middle are larger, which I can't dispute. I just can't remember. I do have an older packet of the toilet roll in the shed. I was going to get it out and show you, but there's a whole thing in the house going on at the moment and I can't actually move around my house that much, so maybe next week we'll do that. So that's another week done. I'm sure I really overspoke on that one as usual, but that's me, that's my channel. I'm always going to do it. It doesn't matter how often I think, right, make this a quick one. It's never going to be a quick one. A couple of things I was going to say. Oh, when I said about the house, just to have a quick idea of what I mean by that. Corey's just had some flooring put in his room, so we had to clear the room out, so it's like the entire contents of his room is in the entire house, so I can't move properly in the house at the moment. He's actually working on a flat pack right now, so he's going to start sifting things back into his bedroom. So at the moment I just feel like the kitchen is just my safe space. So yeah, that's all that meant. Did want to quickly mention, I've been thinking for a while now. I know this is not haul related, so if you're done with the haul, you're done now. This is not haul related. So I've been thinking for a while now about wanting to do lives. Don't ask me why. My brain just works a certain way. I can't explain it. Going live on YouTube makes me nervous. Don't know, can't explain it. So I started thinking of alternative things. And I come up with Twitch, and I started looking into it a little bit. Now, I know when I started YouTube, I'd started thinking about doing YouTube, and then I started researching a bit, and the more information I got, the more I felt it was something that I really wanted to do. Hence, now I'm on YouTube. I've been getting that same feeling about Twitch. Didn't mention it because I wasn't confident yet. And I have set up a Twitch account. I have done some lives, but it's different to YouTube, and I'm struggling. So I've been doing this, I would say 3 weeks. I've been actually live streaming and putting it on my Twitch account, but that's where I'm having issues, technical issues, I could say. I'm not technically minded, and I do teach myself everything I've done. My editing skills and everything I've taught myself all of it. So live streaming is something different. Being on Twitch, if I did it on YouTube, I'd probably make my life a lot easier, but I don't do that. I never make my life easier. So it's taken me a long time. I've done a lot of live streams. Most of them haven't come up, or most of them are glitchy. I think there's an issue with my mobile internet. There is one on there right now. I would like to live stream more often. It would be awesome to interact with you in real time. So I'll try and link it down below, so you can go and have a look if you want to go and have a look. The one that's on there, if you do want to watch it, it's glitchy. There was a whole thing I'd actually recorded, but I live streamed, and then the internet actually knocked me out of it, and that didn't even go onto the Twitch. So it was all this big thing. But I've got a 41-minute live stream that's on there. It's obviously not live now, but you know what I mean. If you want to watch it, skip to 1.5 minutes, because that first 1.5 minutes, it's glitching all the way through, and there's no sound. I mean, you can watch it if you want to watch it, but after 1.5 minutes, I do start speaking, and you do watch it. Me and Chip go for a walk. It was actually a really nice one. We went and looked at the ducks and the ponds and the stream and cycle tracks, and I don't know if the woods are there, because I think that might have been the bit where it was glitching. But anyway, if you would be interested in popping along and having a look at Twitch, and you'd like to watch some lives, I can do that. I was thinking of maybe doing some cooking in the house, and we can talk. That would be nice, because so far, clearly, nobody knows about it, so I've literally been speaking to myself. So it's just doing this. Yeah, I'm going to try to play around and see if I can get that live stream and play around with it, edit it and put it on YouTube, because that would be my ultimate plan, would be live streaming on Twitch, getting some of that footage over onto YouTube, because you may not want to go onto Twitch, you may not be interested in lives. Just wanted to throw it out there so you know it's an option. Not on it that often right now, because it is like, it's all a learning curve, it's all early for me. I'm not, a lot of people do like gaming and stuff like that. That's not what mine's going to be like, and they know how to do all that, they know the technicalities and that. I don't know any of that, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to get there, but you've persevered with me so far, and I feel like as we've gone along, things have improved. I'm not sure if they're going to improve any more than this, but they're definitely better than they were at the beginning. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. If you're interested, pop along, have a look at that one. and then let me know. You can comment on here, because I don't know if there's a comment section. I can't even find a bit. I thought it would be like I could say to people on there, like a little, like the caption down below, you know, where I say a little bit about what this video is about. I thought I could do that there. So I'm assuming anybody who goes over is just gonna see it's glitching and think, oh, I'm watching this, and click off. But it's, again, it's all a learning curve. I will get there. It will take me a while, but I'll get there. So yeah, if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Maybe we could do, I was thinking of doing cooking the chocolate muffins on a live stream, because I've got my computer. I can try figure something out in the kitchen and set it up, and I could cook and we can talk, and just an idea. Just gonna throw it out there. If you're interested. I'm completely new to Twitch as well, and if you don't have a Twitch account, it's just another app, like a YouTube app. And I'm assuming there's going to be a search bar, and you'll just search what you want, and you never know, you may get into watching Twitch streams. It's not all gaming. I think a lot of people just think it's gaming, and it's not. So I'm actually going to shut up, because I'm going to keep doing that again, aren't I? Because I keep saying I'm going to get, alright, that's it, and then I'll stop talking. So I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. It's actually better weather this, oh, little bit of sun coming out. Better weather in England right now. It's still freezing cold, but it's the time of year we expect that. Thinking a lot about Christmas, Vlogmas. Let me know any ideas, because I'm struggling to find any events around my area. I think I'm actually talking to Scott at the moment, like not at the moment, I'm messaging Scott. Maybe I could find some things in London, and he'll come with me, because I don't like London on my own. But if you've got some suggestions, I don't know, something we can make, or I'd like to get a couple of pre-recorded up, because I think that will help me this year. Did it again. I'm going. Last one, I'm going. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. Sending out good vibes as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.